Okay, so here I am. Machine room. Working on Mr. Excello, which seems to be very, very great condition. The shifter didn't work. I took all that apart, cleaned it out, and using a borescope, rags, tweezers, and things, I cleaned everything inside. Used a magnet to fetch a shifter part. The little magnet just go inside there and wheel around, and the little shifter was right in front part. So square block with a hole in it. Why it didn't work? Because the oil was so old. It got hard, believe it or not. And now it shifts this great. Tolerances are fine. Gears are okay. I can wiggle this maybe a 1/16 of an inch. It should be 1/8 of an inch, but that's okay. That means it's in good shape on both shifts, high and low. There's a bronze plate in there that goes up and down, putting the gear up for high and putting it down for low. You can use these up here for high and low speeds. That works against the variable belt system. The belt is actually in mint condition. No wear on it, which is intriguing. I have used it a couple of times. Everything is tight. It works fine. Use it for milling, and this works really well. Quill is very, very solid. You hear that? Only a 1/16 of an inch. Meshing gears above and below, which is a good sign. Should be an 1/8 of an inch, but 16 is okay. I go by feel a lot with stuff, so this part was broken. Inventor 3 made this beautiful piece here that's perfect. He's a master machinist, by the way. Other projects I did, Bergmaster, cleaned him up, tested him. This one I didn't have to do anything, it's all nice. The milling machine. This one I replaced the bronze bushing because it's kind of worn out. In right there. The little shaper just works great. Let's see. This is all tight. Everything is nice and tight. Really no where I can see anywhere. I used a borescope going in there. It didn't take the head off. Just used a borescope, light, and all that to clean it out. Make sure the lifting part was unstuck. And the oil got hard, actually. Tar in some areas, so cleaned that out. Waiting for my number 80 gear oil. Put in there. Other projects. There's a number of things. Minor things with this lathe a little bit. It works quite well. I built this part here. The eccentric wheel. 3 nuts. Put an eccentric on there. Remove the old cast iron one. It was all kind of chewed out and thin as unbelievably thin, so I knocked it all apart. Hand filed it and put a nice plate of steel. Can I lift this? Oh, he's big and heavy. Oh, almost, can't quite see it. So the eccentric was a chunk of steel, 5/8 of an inch thick. Got it off eBay. Polished it on the ends and with laser cut it, polished it down. Bolted it on along with crazy glue, or not crazy glue, but JB Weld. And replaced this part as worn, so. And made bronze sliders on it. It works great. Yeah. I've done a lot of this ever since I was a kid, really. If not cannons and firearms, other things. Machinery. I replace all plastic knobs with real knobs. Like that one. Why not? Big blade too, with big bronze balls. And even a new hand wheel here. I didn't like the other one. It was too, I don't know. But the rest of the lathe is fantastic. Works great. A lot of fun. Yeah, fun. Yeah. I put something somewhere. An Allen key. Yeah. So that's Mr. Story of Mr. Excello, as I call him. Fine tolerance filing is fun. And methylene blue. I made that, restored that, rebuilt this here in the last couple of years. What else did I do? I've done a lot of stuff. Restored this drill press. Made my own lathe, this thing. I keep busy every day doing stuff. Built this crazy thing. It is crazy looking, but oh hell with it. It used to be an electron microscope, now it's a what is it now? Some kind of crazy thing. Steering wheel. Yeah, I've done a lot of crazy stuff. On that note, not too long of a video. Oh yeah, I made my own thing down here. Little tiny portable saw on wheels for cutting metal. There's an old rusty piece of the scrapyard. I cleaned it up. It's over a year ago now. You know, small tools and things, you know, are very handy. Box here of tweezers and small parts. To handle anything really. I added a bore scope, which really helps too. That is only 40 bucks on Amazon, but it works great. You see all the gears inside Mr. Excello's head, I call it. This is another creation. Motorized post row with a post too, which I built that thing, that wooden thing. So it works great. I like restoration and stuff. Yeah. Then electronics. Yep. Vintage electronics, that is. From the turn of the century to about 1960 or even 80 sometimes in rare cases. Yeah, brag. John is bragging again, Barbara. But maybe there's other people out there that are doing things like I do, I'm sure. One guy took his Excello all apart and redid the head. Got the Excello kit with bearings and everything. That's quite a feat. So a lot of people are doing cool stuff. Turn that off. Oh, better turn that light off. Well, I'll do that later. Yeah, so in an electronic world, I'm always busy. Built some of this. Gonna service this pretty soon. Get my high voltage direct current. Recent build, this right here on the floor. I do have a high voltage transformer. I think it's 60,000 volts. But I prefer something bigger, which I used to be able to get in Canada. Got this surplus sales. Built this all up. Monitor the amps and volts in that. Built this one. That's a 100,000 volt DC capacitor. Put these in position all this stuff. I just finished these the other day. Already got carbon rods in it. Or graphite. Yeah, I'm quite a builder again. Or crazy. Oh, what else we do? Lots of things. New arrivals, I check them out. Oh yeah, let me check this. No problems with these two. This needs restoration, that needs cleaning. That needed a bit of restoration. This one was missing front end bolts. Cleaned it up. Works great. Puts out a lot of energy. I think it works on all this stuff, really. I gather knowledge, you know. Which is fun for me. Oh, okay, so this one I built up. That's from Greenfield. A number of items are Greenfield. Friend of mine, back east. But it's good to learn stuff, you know? Oh, I built this whole control panel here. Using synchros, amplifiers and all that stuff, so. Fun until Daddy took the T-bird away. It was fun while when Daddy took the Tweebird away. So anyway, built all this stuff. Built that out in the shed. 25-foot long ray gun. Check it out. I'm not kidding. So big I couldn't fit in here, so we put it in that green shed. It's mostly antenna system. Producing ELF and VLF waves gently, not interfering with anything or causing problems with the FCC or DOT. It's under load of electrostatics. Multiple frequency generators in that cabinet there. That puts out a good signal. And that's got information going from a computer out onto the RF. External modulation system, right? Right, so here we go. What else I'm doing? I think talking enough here, covering a lot of stuff. But okay. So, that's fun.